We will now invite Professor Chong, Professor Katagiri, Professor Vivian Lau, and Dr. Lee for a free flow discussion. Thank you. So we are inviting Professor Lau to give us some lead the discussion first.
Okay, thank you. It's okay. Yeah, okay, thank you. So thank you very much. Very insightful presentations, and I'm thinking that when both our professors from Japan and Korea mentioned international collaboration, I'm just thinking, for three of our places, our older adults are really suffered very much under the pandemic, and how we can promote more international collaboration, so that we can share more about our findings and also to put forward our future collaborations. So maybe I would like to hear, your views on how we can put forward, and then maybe our floors and also the audiences from the Zoom can also give us more insight for sharing on this. I do believe, internationalization is one of our university's mission, and also we are very much treasure the opportunity to exchange. But under the COVID, as we haven't met with each other for over 3 years, this is the first time we met since we discussed the studies a lot of times, and also have a lot of exchanges on Zoom and email, but still meetings since yesterday we met and discussed, and I found it's much more efficient, and also feels a lot of connections. So how we can further promote this, not only among us but also among the junior faculties and other faculty members, maybe maybe start from Kiko.
Wow. Yeah, so from my experience, so when I'm really conducting, I could conduct the international collaborative research when I was a junior scholar, and my advisor, Hiroko Akiyama, organized a workshop for junior gerontologists in Asian countries. And at the first, it's really intense 5 days workshop, so from 9 to midnight. And the final day, every group has to propose a research, make a research proposal and make a presentation, and the first group can get the prize. So everybody works very hard until, I remember that until 3 o'clock in the morning. But it's really good opportunity for me to talk directly each other. And so our group consists of 6 countries, so Japan, Korea, India, New Zealand, Canada, United States. Oh no, so 7 countries and Hong Kong. So at first it's really difficult because everybody has a different value and way of doing, different values, and also the gerontologists come from the very different academic world. So everybody has the different research method. So I think it's very important to discuss first, and really intensely discussion is really necessary to conduct a good international research, and also developing a trust among each other. It's very important. So so that means that it's very difficult to doing such a thing under the COVID-19. And this time I really want to come and bring my junior scholars and want to meet other countries' junior scholars. It comes from my personal experiences. So I feel that at the yesterday's party, they talked a lot for the not only the academia, but they also talk about their private life. That needs to developing mutual trust. So I think that is very important. So when the senior scholars are a bit difficult, but I think it's such an effort and time to devote to is necessary to conduct the international collaborative research.
Thank you, Kiko.
Yeah, just Professor Gadagiri mentions in her presentation, when we faced the outbreak of COVID-19, we talked about the veto dumping. Yeah, so, but it passed 3 years already, but we didn't do analysis. Yeah, analyze the data sets. I remember we have many variables in the questionnaire. So we can do lots of analysis for explaining some preventive behaviors and risk perceptions and something like that. So I think how about let junior scholars participate in analyzing data sets and compare 3 countries situation. I think it's a first action we can do that. And the second thing is, I think it's a starting point to collaborate each countries. It's the first Hong Kong do actions. So maybe next action will be Japan. So, and next one will be Korea. So we will invite some countries or adding more countries. Yeah, it's also important things to conduct some researches. And we can make a conference each other. And then third model is it's concerning about the relationship. We can have some MOU, among 3 countries. It's a kind of action. We can do something to more in terms of gerontology or social gerontology or in related to social work. So I just think about it and what is the best things to do. So I just think about the 3 things we can do.
Yeah, thank you, Professor Zhong. Dr. Lee, do you have anything to say on that? Yeah.
Yes, so I think research collaboration like this is so good opportunity for us and especially for junior scholars. We can learn from each other and we can learn similarities and also differences from each other, and because there were some similarities but also some differences. So, and also like from yesterday through our conversation, I learned a lot about different policies and systems and programs. Like we have national pension plan or national health insurance program, while some other countries don't. And also we had a long history of district health center, which was new in Hong Kong. So I learned a lot of different policies and systems, and that's very helpful to know, and it will also helpful in our future research to see those macro view of differences too. So it's really good to have this exchange and collaboration. And also finally, I think we based on our collaboration, we can also present something on bigger conferences like Gerontological Society of America, GSA, like as we have interest groups of older adults in Asia, right? So we can do some presentation together.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dr. Lee. And I really agree that I think, first of all, I really agree that we definitely encourage and promote junior faculties to join this collaboration and also to help us to work out all these analysis and writing papers, publications, and do more on this. But based on my experiences on international collaboration, I found a bit of two challenges. I think I totally agree on the trust issue, relationship, MOU, and all these. But I found academically, we have to find a ground to argue that comparison between different places is a worthwhile topic to do. So why we need to compare? Why need to compare Japan, Hong Kong, and Korea? So what is the ground for us to compare? So what are the research questions? I found this is sometimes it is very challenging. Just like Dr. Lee just shared, we have very different welfare regime, and our topic actually is all about social behavior or about distancing, well-being, social determinants. If we are not familiar with each other's welfare regime, sometimes it's too difficult to write the introduction discussion. It's easier to write the methodology and work out the tables and say, Korea is different as compared to Hong Kong, and Japan is different as compared to what, but it's sometimes it's very difficult to just and then discuss why it is different. Is it because of the sampling? Because nowadays we all have to admit that maybe our sample is kind of biased. I mean, not national or local representative, and why it is an issue, academic question that deserve an answer by an international comparative study. I think this is a question maybe in tomorrow's junior or faculty sessions, we can discuss more on these issues. I think this issue is also very challenging for all of our academic world in terms of why we need a comparison and how we can do a comparative study with scientific merit. Yeah.
Thank you, our panelists. As a junior scholar, we are very excited because we are looking for more collaborations, and we are going to figure out some new methods for analysis. So thank you, panelists, again. And ladies and gentlemen, and on behalf of our organizing committee, we would like to say thank you for your active participation today, and have a great rest of your day. And we also have another international symposium tomorrow. The topic will be Aging World in Asia from Multiple Perspectives at 2 p.m. at the same venue. So it will be presented by junior scholars. So welcome all to join. And we declare the close of this international symposium for today. Thank you very much for your participation again. Thank you.